To doing spark plugs on these kind of really decent, and the brand is original Delco, and that's what it feel like a sauna now we're here, but you know, the tone, as I said, that's for the haul. I could be here all day trying to get this. All right, so what we gonna do, we gonna put y'all on a quick time. Let's get to it. So it's close to that guard, right? Not in the greatest condition. I don't know what happened improperly. Anybody else issues? This one with these hoses and all that stuff, AC lines and all that. Hopefully the other side is easy peasy. Go on now, people. Let's get this boot back in alignment. And I think that's the best that sheet go. Back up when we got this all done and show you the end result. So we YouTube back with Myke LS. Let's get right into it. So today what we doing on Renzel, the Cadillac, we are doing the spark plugs. So this vehicle right here, it requires 8 spark plugs, and the hardest part to doing spark plugs on these kind of vehicles, even if it's a Tahoe, O2, the O whatever, GMC, anything with GMC motor, the passenger side is a little bit like tight. So the hardest one is the one in the back. So I already pre-gamed it, as y'all can already see the spark plug boot. And let me show y'all what the spark plug is like. So let's give y'all some additional light, if I got additional light around, which I'll take my light. Yeah. So this one right here, I don't know what number. This is the one that's way in the back. So let's look at it. It don't look too bad. The electric firing pretty decent, and the brand is original Delco, and that's what I got back. I put the Delco Iranium spark plugs. That's what I wanted to go with. I ain't want to go with nothing fancy or nothing, because we just, you know, everything is just basic. So this one looks pretty decent, not bad. And the other one is right here, and it's torching white. So this one looked like it was burning pretty decent. So quick comparison, this one was a little bit darker. Not really bad. So now this is basically the new one. You already see what it is. Part number is basically the same. Basically 41-162. So we went with the original joints right back into the lack. So I'm gonna get into it. It's a little bit of struggle. I'm in the garage. I'm trying to knock out all this work before it gets super hot in here like a sauna. It feel like a sauna now we're here, but you know, I'm trying to get into it. So what I did, so I pulled out these two. So I'm gonna put the 2 hardest ones back. And that's basically what I was doing. So let's get into it. Hopefully this won't be too hard to get back in, I hope. And everything is time, people. Y'all see what I'm doing? Y'all seeing Renzel? We knocking it down. We getting it down, people. You know what I mean? So I decided today, you know what, man? Let's do the spark plugs. You know what I'm saying? Let's jump on that, because you know that's part of what we gotta do. You know what I mean? And then after that, we gotta do the transmission cooler and the thermal bypass. Do your googles on that, because that's for the towing. As I said, that's for the hauling and the towing and the hauling, and that's what we doing. All right, so I'm gonna get into it. You know what I mean? Not for all that talking. You know what I mean? Time for the struggle. So I got the ratchet with the spark plug boot, as y'all can see, the 3/8 ratchet. And Nas Motion is gonna try to give y'all the best footage of me struggling to put this back in here, people. Because it was a struggle getting out. And hopefully I could get it in real easy. You know what I mean? Easy peasy. So let's get this kinda in, and then we're gonna kinda start with my hand. And actually, I got a feel for this, man. This is crazy, because I can't see nothing. So I got a feel for basically where I'm going. So hopefully I'm going in the right spot. And I think I got it. And let's kind of turn it. See if we get some motion. Nas Motion. Copyright. You say copyrights on that? Copyrights, Nas Motion. Motion. You know what I mean? I got paid for that, man. Anytime somebody say that, they got paid for that, man. Not motion. So I'm basically just hand tightening it with my hand, and I'm gonna bust it out with the ratchet. So All right, kind of got it in there. So let's get the ratchet and put it back on tightening. Let's see if we can get this in here. Pardon the view, people. I know it's a little bit difficult. Everything is kind of like by feel. It's kind of corny. So I'm trying to feel to get the ratchet back in place. If we could get it. Let's see. I don't want to keep y'all here too long because I think I'm about to put y'all on a time lapse because I could be here all day trying to get this. All right, so what we gonna do? We gonna put y'all on a quick time lapse and let y'all see us get it in. So we'll be right back. Alright, so I struggled and I got the last one back in. As I said, I did a quick time lapse on that. So now I'm gonna try to proceed to see if I could get this one in here, down here. And let's see if I could find the placement, which I did already. And as I said, people, turn it in by hand first. And as I said, man, the back one is always the hard one to do. Be cutting up your arm, your wrist. If you got fat arms, no diss to people with fat arms. It's gonna be difficult, people. You gotta get a skinny arm person to do this. And that's what it is, man. No cap in my rap. Alright, so just as I said, I'm just trying to pregame it by hand first. When I hit it with the ratchet, it's just 1, 2, 3, and that's it. So, alright, it's about tight. Let me get my ratchet. Let's get to it. So it's close to that guard right there. That's crazy. So actually, I may have to see what I gotta do here. Maybe can't use that extension. Let's take it out and try to go in without the extension. Let's see how that works, people. The stendo ain't working. Let's see if we could get it. Let's see if we could feel for it. Beware, Mr. Spark Plug. And it's here. And look at the placement. Placement is kind of not in the greatest spot. Let's see. I think I did have an extension here. I don't know. That's crazy. Did have an extension. I don't know what happened. We ain't using one now. Cause it had that piece of metal in the way. So what's going on here? Alright, so that's tight. Now let's get this out of here. Alright, so now we're gonna put back on the boat where it came out, the way it go back in. So everything, as I said, people, man, it's like you gotta kind of feel for everything, which is kind of like corny. But that's how GM makes their stuff. You gotta feel. Cause I can barely see it. Actually kind of see it now. I'm gonna make sure that it goes back in properly. And that gotta be in. Then we're gonna put this part on here. Snap that in here. Kind of line it up straight. Boom. And just double check to make sure everything is snugged in. That one. And just double check this one. Alright. So that's it. So 2 down. Right. 6 to go. Put you back on the time lapse, people, as we get into it. Here we go. All right, YouTube, so we got the third one out. So far, so good. Everything looking good. All right, it's a struggle. It's a struggle. Everything that look easy ain't easy, people. Take it from me. So let's try to get this done. So I'm gonna put it back. So shit, we gotta feel for everything. Cause this one here is in a funny ass corner too, cause it's actually lined up by the damn the oil dipstick. So, but coming out was to get the boot out. Whew, it's like that boot was stuck in there. So that's my issues, and that's gonna be, I guess, anybody else's issues that's doing this. Is them boots, depending on how long the boots was in here. That's what it is. But we on the third one. We making progress, as y'all can see. And that's what we doing. So just tighten it up by hand. Hit it with the ratchet. And we should be done on this side. Well, this one, we got one more to do actually. On this side, and hopefully this is the hard side, as I said. Everything's a little bit more compact. With these hoses and all that stuff, AC lines and all that, heater hoses and shit in the way. Hopefully the other side is easy peasy. And we going to complete this project. So basically that side is tightened up, and it's just to get the let me flick it on loose one, just to get the boot back on now, people. And let's get this boot back in alignment. And as I said, then everything is just like you gotta feel everything. So let me get my right hand and put a little bit of pressure on that. Check my light out. I think that's the best that sheet go. Let's get this part plugged in. And that's that. And just double check again to make sure it's somewhat doing what it's supposed to do. And so I said, just rechecking everything to make sure it's in alignment. All right, so we got one more on this side to do. And hopefully this boot here looks a little stuck already. If I can twist it a little bit. Get that out. And hopefully this one come out a little bit more easier than the rest, people. So I'm twisting it. Twisting it. All right. And this one is out, which is cool. I'm glad that didn't take too much. Just get the ratchet back in here again. And see, get this out of here. Should be an easier way to do this. Like, GM is like corny for this shit. Like, it's easy with the motor out. And this shit, whoever put this on, this shit is tight. I had to use a damn pipe to get it out. They put that tight, people. Tearing up my gloves. And this is the part I hate. It's just going through this back and forth motion of getting this out. Alright, but we're gonna hit you back up when we got this all done and show you the end result. So we'll be back. Alright, YouTube, so I got all 8 spark plugs out. As y'all can see, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. It looked like it was burning very good. So now even with the swap I just did, it should burn better. So basically this is Delco, y'all see that long ass number, 41-162. The same thing that came out, the same thing that went back in. So everything, this is the easy side, as I told y'all. So if you wish to do this, this side would be much easier than the other side. The other side is more compact, it got more hoses and a lot of things going on than this side. So this side took me not too long, you know what I mean? But I got it, and everything is back into place. And as y'all can see, so we got the spark plugs done. I may do the spark plug wires next, and maybe the core packs, maybe. But everything look like in good standard. So that's what we got for you today, people. So thank you for being with me today. My name is Life of Myke LS. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and catch you on the next one.